What up, dogs? It's your boy, back with another week.
Oh boy.
Nothing fun to say though. Nothing
Oh,
fun. We had a certain award show this week that I have an unpopular opinion about, but
mm,
and there's no Spider-Man trailer, but I posted a video and it leaked on the PlayStation Store and it pissed me off.
that was very awkward for
It's the
you.
you know what? It's the No Way Home trailer all over again.
That was actually so funny.
Do you want
I
to tell
felt
the
so
story?
bad. Sure. So back when the No Way Home trailer leaked, you had lost power, right? For like a
Two
day or two
days?
or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a couple days. And one of the days that you lost power was when the trailer leaked. But where your house is like you have no service whatsoever there.
Yep.
So you couldn't even see it. And
Uh,
I was like, I first of all, at the time, I could like give two shits about Spider-Man. Like I was like, whatever. But then I saw it and I was like, no, he's missing it. So I screen recorded it and then I sent it to him, but it sent as like a text message and
It
it was
sent like an
horrible
Android sends
quality.
a video to an iPhone.
Yeah, it sent like horrible quality. I felt so bad.
Yeah, it
But
was brutal for me. And it's
yeah,
it's happening all over again.
awkward.
I can't take this back from the internet, okay?
No, that's okay.
I have a following now. We have a following now. It's on
You have a following now.
I
This
gained
is your channel.
I posted 3 videos and gained 20 subscribers in 2 days.
Yeah, dog.
Also, thanks everyone for watching those. That's fun.
That is very fun. That's very nice.
But yeah, if the trailer drops, we'll cover it. We'll do something on it.
Yeah.
As of recording, there's no Across the Spider-Verse trailer. I don't know if this is going to go up today or tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. So I'm just prefacing this now is why we haven't talked about it.
Mm.
We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
That way I can sit with it for a few days because I'm sure there's going to be many Spider-Man in it that I'm not going to catch on the first try.
Probably.
I should do a video that's like 10 things you missed. Here's the red arrows. Here, there. Everywhere. Look at that speck of dust.
Those videos stress me out. I don't
Yeah.
like YouTube, first of all. Second of all, like those kinds of videos, I cannot watch them.
Oh, they're terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you want to start
Mm.
with? Do you want to start with me explaining the entire thing with DC or the Game Awards?
See, I'm thinking,
DC, I can segue into the Game Awards.
yeah, then just do that. Whatever your heart desires, honestly. I don't care about order. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Ready.
Should I brace myself?
Oh yeah, there's a lot here. There's a lot we
Okay.
need to discuss with the
I'm
shakeup
braced.
with DC Studios.
Okay. All right.
Um, I'm actually gonna pull up a thread about the whole thing because there's a
A
thread that'll bring it
thread.
that so that way I don't miss anything
Who is this thread from?
discussing film.
Oh, okay. Okay. A word.
Um,
I love the messiness. I love the tea.
well, you know what? I gotta stop showing me Golden Globe stuff. I don't care. DC.
This is really awkward for you that it's taking you this long to find it.
You know what? I'm stalling like a pro.
I feel as if you should have already had it up. Where's the
Hey,
professionalism?
guess
I'm
what?
kidding. What?
We don't have enough of a following to be professional. Let's be honest here.
We. Stop saying we. This is your channel. These
But
are
this
your
is
people.
my people.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm not a
okay.
nerd. Okay, go. Did you find it? Sorry.
It's only talking to me about Henry Cavill.
That's awkward. Poor
Uh,
guy.
okay.
Hmm.
So let's start with the one right off the bat. So
Okay.
everyone's panicking because a Hollywood Reporter article came out that basically said Wonder Woman 3 is canceled,
Mm.
and and if you read the article, it says current iteration, not the movie is scrapped. I
Hmm.
just want to get
Okay.
that in its current state. It is not moving forward. That is what the article says. Everyone's on the internet freaking out that Wonder Woman 3 has been trashed.
Doesn't it just mean like what they've gotten up to this point has been trashed and they're just gonna start over?
They basically, so the first script draft, they didn't like the
Mm.
story outline of it and said no,
Word.
which happens all the time.
Okay.
And apparently everyone's blaming James Gunn, but James Gunn apparently had no say in what happens with Wonder Woman 3 and the Batman.
Okay.
So they basically, the execs didn't like it.
Word.
So let me
Okay.
start there.
Okay.
Next, I would like to talk about how Henry Cavill,
Mhm.
the genius moves of Henry Cavill.
Yes.
That's what we're calling this segment. The genius
Oh,
moves of
okay.
Henry Cavill.
Right.
So everyone saw Black Adam. Greatest movie of all time.
Shut up.
Basically, it's so he shows up in Black Adam at the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm Superman again." He's like, "Black Adam, we got to talk," you know. And then he went on Instagram and was like, "I'm back as Superman," and then doing all these interviews saying he's back as Superman. And they were like, "Man of Steel 2 is happening." And apparently it was happening with the Peaky Blinders writer.
Wow.
That has
I
been
love
scrapped.
that show. Damn. What an opportunity.
Henry Cavill apparently, I don't think Henry Cavill left The Witcher for Superman. There was a lot going on with that, and I think he left for creative reasons, not because he wanted to put full-time Superman.
Yeah. Wasn't that like a whole thing?
Yeah, I don't think he left because of The Witcher.
He
I don't
didn't
think he
like the
left The
way they
Witcher because of
were.
Superman. He didn't like how they weren't doing the books.
Yeah, they didn't like he didn't like the way they were doing the character or something because it wasn't like the books.
Apparently Aquaman 2, they're just gonna say that's it. They're gonna scrap it after it comes out. They're not gonna do any more
Okay,
Aquaman,
perfect.
and it ends on a cliffhanger.
Isn't he being looked at for a different
He's being looked at
superhero?
for Lobo.
I don't know who that is, but word.
He's basically a fucking space biker. He
I
drives a
love that.
motorcycle in space. And you know what? He said it's his favorite character. I say let him do both.
Word, yeah.
You want to do this DC multiverse shit, and let him do both.
Yeah.
And then apparently the Flash is still an unlocked picture. An unlocked picture is when a movie is not done. It is not fully edited.
Oh,
And you want to
that's
know why?
lovely.
You want to know
Why?
why?
Oh,
Because
why?
Henry Cavill filmed a cameo around the time he filmed Black Adam.
Oh.
And they don't want to put him in the movie if it's making a promise on something they don't plan on delivering. Because there's no plan.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah.
So DC, and we're not even,
Oh.
this is just the DC drama. We're not even at the Black Adam drama.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's the DC drama. What do you think of that?
What do I think? I think
Oh,
it's messy.
I should warn you, the Batman remains untouched. The Batman is still moving forward the way it is. The Penguin show is happening. Batman 2 is happening. They're not allowed to touch it.
Oh, period. Okay. But that's like a whole different thing, right?
Yeah, but DC Studios was to make games, animation, television, and movies as one collective storyline. But they're
Mm.
leaving the Joker, Wonder Woman, and the Batman alone.
Okay.
So Robert Pattinson is safe. I think you just
Okay,
make
good.
Robert Pattinson the main Batman.
Whew. They really should
You
because
just bring him in.
wow.
I think
I
he'd be
love that
game.
guy. I think so too.
Okay. So now we move on to the Black Adam drama.
Oh God. Okay.
So there was an article last week that said
Mm-hmm.
Black Adam stands to lose $50 million.
Ouch. Um,
But here's the best part.
the best part.
Dwayne Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
in all his glory,
Mm-hmm.
decided to debunk the article
Oh.
on Twitter and be like, we actually stand to make a profit of $50 million when you account this, and this, and the fact that we didn't have China.
Oh,
So he's basically like having a temper tantrum.
okay. I'm sorry your movie wasn't good.
Black Adam 2 is not happening anymore.
I can see why.
But so Henry Cavill's future Superman is gone again.
Oh, poor guy. Poor guy.
But here's
Hmm.
the real kicker.
Oh,
The Hawkman spinoff is in development.
you're kidding.
Hawkman is coming back.
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
I really do. He has a goofy ass helmet and he's all like, "You heroes don't kill people," or
Well, I
whatever he
do.
says. And
Sorry.
I
Sorry to
don't.
quote the greatest scene in cinema.
Oh my God, it's okay. I just have this hatred towards this character for whatever reason. I think his helmet looks stupid as fuck.
Where do the wings come from?
Exactly. Oh, okay.
I can also inform you that that spinoff is probably not happening if Black Adam 2 is not happening.
Well, I would hope not, because
I would hope
why
it
the fuck
would.
would you do that?
I would hope it would because
No,
it would make him mad.
I don't know. No, the only reason why it would make me mad is because there's so many other things they could be doing with their time, and that is not one of them. And also, I would have to go to the theater and see it because you would want to see it. So I would have to subject myself to that. And I fucking hate that guy. Sorry, I'm done.
They also
Continue.
can't seem to get a Superman movie off the ground. But
That's what I'm saying.
they're like Hawkman.
Why are you gonna make a?
They're like
I can't.
Hawkman.
No.
Yeah, so Dwayne went on a temper tantrum and be like, if you include this and this and this, and we didn't have China, you made $50 million. It actually did better than Hobbs and Shaw.
You know what? I'm gonna have a fucking temper tantrum like that if they actually do a Hawkeye spinoff or
Hawkeye?
Hawkman spinoff.
They already
Oh
did a
my
Hawkeye
God.
spinoff, idiot.
No, I meant I
Wrong
said it
universe.
wrong because I'm angry.
E-
Hawkman. Fuck.
Okay,
We
so
need to move on.
all right. I guess any thoughts on this DC fiasco?
Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts?
It's the thoughts I've had for the last 10 years. It's a fucking mess.
She's messy.
She's very messy.
Mm.
Um, and this can segue into the Game Awards, another messy thing.
It was kind of disappointing. I'm not a gamer, but it
No,
was
you're a
kind of
gamer.
disappointing.
Shut the fuck up, gamer.
It was kind of disappointing.
Not keep ignoring me. You're a gamer, you're a closet gamer, you fucking play Call of Duty.
Okay.
Ooh, look at
So
this Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I see you.
I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I just
No,
think
you
they
saw it
might
at
be
the store.
fun.
You saw it at the store.
Okay, and I
Anyway,
thought it was fun. God, get off my back.
all right, gamer. Anyway, so
Anyway,
we got some reveals as you do at the Game Awards.
ugh, yeah.
And the first thing I want to talk about is Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding 2. The first game was unnecessary. The second game, so much more unnecessary.
Okay, well, can I say something?
Yeah.
I know nothing about this game. Never played it. And I watched the trailer for the second one and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Well, did you watch that clip I sent you, the gameplay from the first one?
Mm-hmm.
It's a UPS simulator
Yeah, but
where
it
you
doesn't look like
balance
that.
yourself and listen to music and a baby powers light or whatever.
I just,
It's like so fascinating to me because I want to understand it, you know?
yeah.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I want to get this. Like, I want to understand what this is, and I can't.
Mm,
I just can't. And it bothers me. And I just keep, like, I'm kind of hyped for it just so I can see if I can understand this one.
yeah.
But also you drink Mountain Dew in it, and it's really weird.
I thought it was Monster.
Whatever. Either way, it's all gamer shit.
It's all gamer incel shit.
Um, oh yeah, Norman Reedus has white hair, and that's how they made him old.
Isn't that lady the one from the Bond movies? Am I crazy?
Yes, it is.
I knew it.
I didn't even think about that till now.
I'm so wow. I'm
That is
so
100%
smart.
her.
Fuck yeah.
Um, okay. Oh, Mads Mikkelsen is the villain in the first one, so
I love that guy. I would do anything for that guy.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't do anything for you though.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's the point.
So,
So,
any thoughts on Death Stranding?
I mean, not really. I'm curious about it. It very much piques my interest, but
Like, it's
that's
probably
about
something
it.
I'll watch the gameplay for and then be like, I still won't get this.
Yeah, you can just let me know about that because yeah.
It'll probably fascinate me and I'll go down a rabbit hole about it and then give up on it.
Hmm.
So,
Should we talk about the Suicide Squad one?
actually, I wanted to do that one last.
Oh, sorry, my bad, my bad. Okay.
I want to talk about the Star Wars one.
Oh, the Jedi one.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool beans.
I think it looks about the same as the first one. Like it doesn't look any better. Like
Mm.
it doesn't look any different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's like how God of War doesn't look any different, which is like
yeah.
fine if it's like good. But like I didn't finish the first one and I tried it like 3 times
Mm,
and I just couldn't finish it.
that's valid. I
I
never tried it, but
like I really wanted to get into it too and I just couldn't do it.
yeah.
Like and it's all canon to Star Wars, so like I need to pay attention to it and I just don't.
You could just watch somebody else do it.
Well, apparently
And
the
then,
Obi-Wan plot is basically like most of it is just that game,
oh,
the show.
okay.
Like that base is in the game. The water hallway is in the game. Like it all
Okay.
came from the game.
Okay, word. Love
I'll
that, I
probably pay
guess.
attention to it because he says he teams up with a bunch of like important people in this one.
Mm,
And I bet you they'll get Cameron Monaghan to do live action of this.
he's a cool guy.
But I think the reason they gave it an actual face is so they could bring him over.
Mm,
So I think that's gonna happen. So I need to kind of pay attention to this as somebody
yeah.
who is a fan of Star Wars.
You know, you know the little robot in the first one that
Yeah,
like I hope it's in the second one, but I don't know.
he is. He's on his shoulder.
Okay,
He was
good.
literally in the trailer.
Okay, well I didn't maybe I didn't look hard
He's
enough.
literally in the thumbnail of the trailer.
Well, not the one that I saw.
Um, but yeah, that's Jedi Survivor. But fun fact, did you know the original working title of the original Star
No,
Wars 1977 is actually Blue
no.
Harvest?
You stole that from another podcast. I'm gonna call you out for it.
It doesn't matter. It's been
Yes, it
done.
does.
I've already done it.
Wow, you are right. It is in the thumbnail. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, so don't call me out for using something from another podcast. Pay
I just
attention.
did.
This is your job. Pay attention.
I did pay attention. You stole this from another podcast.
Well, you didn't look at the thumbnail
Why the fuck would I look at the thumbnail? Oh my
because
god. No.
anyway.
So anywho.
Okay, so the trailer I actually want to talk about here: Suicide
Oh
Squad
yeah,
Kills the
yeah.
Justice League.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Big deal. Batman's in it.
Yes.
Kevin Conroy's last Batman performance. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
You don't know who he is, do you?
I do know who he is. I remember when he passed away. You sent me all this stuff
No,
about
yeah,
it.
but you don't know how many times this man has played Batman, do you?
You did in fact explain this to me before, but why don't you
He
explain it to our lovely listeners?
well, I'm sure they know. If you're here, you know.
Okay, well,
He's the basically the definitive voice of Batman since like the 90s
mm-hmm.
in like video games, animated movies, and shows. That's the voice people know as Batman,
Yeah.
which is like cool beans. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so he died, and I bet you they didn't want to reveal this for 2 reasons. They didn't originally want to reveal this, I bet. I think they did it because he died and they thought it would honor him. Because the line at the end is the iconic line from the first time he played Batman. I don't even think that's actual
Oh.
dialogue from the game.
Oh.
I think
Interesting.
I think it was just because they have the thank you thing at the end.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the trailer. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It says thank you, Kevin. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
I think it was just like to honor him at first. So I think they wanted to save him for two reasons. One, because it's connected to the Arkham games. And if you know how those games end, basically Batman is presumed dead, and so is Bruce Wayne. Like he's outed as Batman and blows up Wayne Manor with him inside it. But he's still like he's given up the Bruce Wayne persona. So people think
Hmm.
he's dead. They just know there's a Batman running around and he's using different methods at the end, so it's not so you don't think it's Bruce Wayne, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And and the things that bother me about this trailer, one, in the last Arkham game, Harley did not know Bruce was Batman, and in this trailer, she's calling him Bruce.
Mm,
And nobody is acknowledging that he is supposed to be quote unquote dead.
gotcha.
It kind of spits in the face of the Arkham games as something they confirmed was in canon to those games. These developers who made those games confirmed this is canon to those games. And here we are, and they're breaking continuity in
I
a trailer.
mean, yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's more context
And you know
needed from
what?
the game.
Maybe there
Hmm.
is, but I have a stale taste in my mouth since fucking Gotham Knights.
Oh, he's got a stale taste in his mouth.
Gotham Knights was not a good game. When you play it for a
Period.
week straight and that's the only game you play, eventually you get used to the clunkiness. But I took a
Hmm.
month off and went back to it after playing God of War. Shit, ass. Didn't finish it.
Ew.
But for the record, I beat the main story. I didn't finish the side quest.
Oh.
If anyone's
Right,
wondering.
right, right,
So
right.
my opinion is valid because I did finish the game. Internet,
My opinion actually is so valid.
because I finished the main story. So
Yeah.
I played enough of it. So yeah.
You don't, well,
But this game
my,
is so let me finish explaining what the game is.
yeah.
Because now the rant's over. So the game is
Okay.
it's a 4-player. It's essentially like it's supposed to be like Gotham Knights. It's a 4-player though.
Oh.
You play with your
Hmm.
friends, and it's like a beat 'em up open world in Metropolis where the Justice League turns bad and you have to take them down. Like
Wow,
each
you
member.
play with your pals? You
You can
take
play
down
with
the
your pals.
Justice League?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds like something you'd like.
No.
Sounds like something I'd make you buy and play.
I don't have enough friends to play.
You don't need 4. It could just be you and me.
Well, what if I want four?
Well, that's your problem. You get to play with 2, and then we can find strangers on the internet.
Okay, word.
We could do that. It's not that hard.
I was just saying.
And you can play as King Shark,
I love King Shark.
Deadshot, Harley
Fuck.
Quinn, and Captain Boomerang.
That's fun.
Probably with DLC characters to be added.
I wouldn't need any other character. I would just need King Shark.
So this game was originally
Mm.
supposed to come out in 2022, but like Gotham
Oh.
Knights, I think Marvel's Avengers failure scared them. So
Oh.
so they pushed the Gotham Knights one out the way it was, and this game developer Rocksteady was like, no, we're not doing that. You can wait another
Yeah.
year while we figure it out,
Yeah.
which I commend them for. Even though they have a bad workplace environment, but we don't want to talk about that. I don't know all the story, but I'm sure
Oh.
they're okay. We'll see what happens. We like them
Oh.
until they're canceled.
Oh. Okay.
We like them unless something bad comes out about them, then we've always hated them.
Okay. Yeah.
That's how it rolls here.
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, we like them as long as nothing bad comes out. And if something comes bad out, we were right about them the whole time and we always hated them. That's how it rolls.
Right. So, anywho,
So what do you think of this trailer?
the only thing I have written down is Batman. Very sexy, very nice. Batman does kill people! Exclamation point.
Oh, that's
And
what you
that's
took
it.
from that Batman kills?
Yes. That's all I got from that.
Well, in the other game, you drive the Batmobile and literally you shoot non-lethal bullets at people and you run people over. And apparently you didn't kill them, but you 100% have.
Oh, you can just hit people with your car and not like kill
It
them.
apparently electrocutes them and it doesn't actually run them over.
Oh,
Unless you
okay.
force them into a wall and force the car into a wall. In that case, you've run them over and they're still not dead.
Word.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it on my Steam Deck so you can
Oh
see
my god,
it.
your Steam Deck?
We don't
Wow.
talk about it. It's not Christmas yet.
Oh, okay. Right,
Next
right,
week's
right.
gonna be a Christmas episode, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
Maybe.
Avatar if I go see it. If I have 3.5 hours to kill. If I have an
If you
entire
have
afternoon to kill.
if you have a full day, a whole 24 hours to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I have a full day to kill, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe
There
we'll
you
talk about it.
go. Yeah, you'll have to let me know because I don't know. I mean, maybe I'll go too.
Yeah,
We'll
do you
see.
have I'm sure you got a full day to kill.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, so that
Hmm.
was oh, also I think the Game Awards is kind of whack because Elden Ring beat God of War. Elden Ring is like there's nothing to it. I'm gonna get attacked for this. People love Elden Ring,
Oh
but I
man.
just don't get it. I just
Yeah.
don't understand Elden Ring. I have
Can
it.
I
I've played it.
yeah. Can
Say
I
your
say
piece.
something? I think the way that people went on a fucking frenzy for this game, like Elden Ring, is probably part of the reason because you got it, even though
I
you
only
were
got
like,
it
I'm
because
probably
of the
gonna hate
hype.
it. Right. But you were like, I'm probably gonna hate it. And you ultimately like kind of did. But
I played it for like 2 hours and was stuck in the same spot the whole time, and I just
I
hated it.
think part of the reason why is because of the hype that was around it. But that maybe that's just me. I don't
My
know. I
brother
feel
kind
like
of bullied me into it.
yeah, I feel like people weren't at like people were hyped for God of War, but they weren't on that kind of like insane level, like convincing people to buy it who would not have, you know what I mean? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that's what it did for me. And then I ended up hating it. And then God of War is like God tier.
Yeah.
The game is insane, and I'm so ashamed it didn't win. But also, the actor did win best performance, so like good for
Mm,
him. And Al Pacino gave it
yeah.
to him and couldn't read the teleprompter.
I love that.
That was
Al
funny.
Pacino.
And there's that one random dude at the end when Elden Ring run who talked
Mm,
about his Orthodox rabbi Bill Clinton. So now people have modded Bill Clinton into Elden Ring,
okay.
and now you can play the game as Bill Clinton. The
Okay.
internet's
Well,
funny.
hmm.
Yeah, the internet's kind of funny.
The internet's a little silly.
Anyway,
Oh, I have one more thing before we move on from the game
oh,
awards.
you do? Okay.
Yes, because they put out a Horizon DLC,
Oh,
like
for April,
the
yeah.
yeah, and I just wanted to talk about it for a second because
Do
I
you know
still
about the
haven't
VR
finished.
game?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yeah, tell me what you think.
Um, I don't know what I think. I think it looks cool, but I haven't finished the second one, like, which is the problem. Because I'm like,
I
oh,
really
this is
thought you would have
cool.
finished that.
I know. I don't know why I gave up on it. I think I should go back because I actually enjoy playing it while I play it.
I
But
don't
I
like the
think I'm just
stupid
going,
grapple hook. That's why I gave up.
that thing is fucking stupid. You have to press two different buttons to equip it and then another button to like use it. And it's just like you have to hold them down all at the same time. It's fucking so weird.
Well, think about this.
Thinking about it.
The Horizon came out literally a week before Elden Ring and
Yeah.
got screwed over again, like
Yeah.
the
I
first
mean,
time.
I think like what I've played so far is pretty good. And if I had finished it, I would buy this thing, but I haven't finished it yet. But the Burning Shores thing looks cool. I don't know.
I mean, it's in
That's
Hollywood. That's all I know about it.
oh yeah, well yeah.
Is it Aloy or is it somebody else?
No, it's Aloy.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
believe it looks like her. I would assume that
I'll
it's
never
her.
forget. I never finished the first game, and I was listening to someone talk about it, and they were like, "Yeah, it takes place on the moon," and apparently that isn't true, and it blew my mind.
It does not take place on the moon.
No, it just takes place on Earth in the future, and she's a clone or whatever the hell.
Yeah, she's a clone.
Yeah, that's fun. I
Yeah,
guess.
you know, I like the first game,
I guess.
but
I guess that's fun.
that's a talk for another time. I just wanted to mention it.
Okay. So yeah, and then I want to take a minute and talk about Spider-Man 2. Just
Oh
for a second.
yes.
Just for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
While
yeah.
we're
Go
talking
go
games.
for it. Yeah.
Um, I got so hyped this morning for a literal wish list page
Yeah.
because this game exists now for real.
For real.
The second it goes up to pre-order, I don't even care how much money's in the account or how much I've spent for Christmas. Just
Yeah.
boom, done.
Boom.
No question.
No questions asked.
Like it's just one of those things that like it's a no question buy.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has at least one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I'm very
Mm.
excited for a Steam Deck so I can play with the modded suits.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun idea.
Be fun. Be kind of
But I
quirky.
can't wait to spend another $60 on the game I've had since 2018.
Yeah, but you should. It's so worth
For
it,
the
I
for
feel
the
like.
what? One, two, three, like fifth time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But who cares? It'll be fun.
Oh, for
Green
sure.
flannel, green flannel Peter.
Yeah. But will
Love
he
that
be in
guy.
one?
Mm, I should hope so.
I don't think he will be.
That's a bummer.
He'll be running around dancing in that symbiote.
That's fine. But
No,
I'm
doing
just
doing the strut that Toby does.
as he should.
God, I can't wait for that game.
I'm so I'm so hyped for you.
Sorry, I'm like staring into the distance right now, just thinking about it.
Oh, okay.
We
Do you need a
we need to move on.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so recommendations for this week.
Mm.
Would you like to start?
I can start if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm. I don't know what to go with. I'm gonna start with,
You recommend them both.
well, I don't, do you have something to recommend? I was thinking we could flip-flop, you know what I mean? Get some variety. But
Um, yeah, give me a second. I'll think of something.
okay, Mr. Unprepared. I'll do
Oh,
both
sorry,
ways.
I prepared the rest of the show.
Oh, okay. So
I,
yeah,
I prepared
anywho.
the run of show for this week, so
Okay, well, I'll just give my Rex then and we'll move on.
no, give your
Um,
X and maybe I'll have them by the end.
okay, so anywho, I watched a movie this week on Netflix
What
that I have heard good things about. And I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. It was actually really good. I
is
watched
it a Netflix movie?
I don't think so. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because it's a German movie.
I'll look because maybe Netflix has the distribution rights. Let me look into that while you talk about it.
Okay. Well, it's called All Quiet on the Western Front. It's a World War One movie, which love that. Um,
It is a Netflix movie.
that's what I thought. Okay. Um, the one I watched was dubbed over in English, but I believe you have the option to watch it in German with subtitles, which in retrospect, I would have done that. I would have preferred to do that, but the dubbing was still pretty okay. It wasn't terrible.
What's so what happens in it? Like I don't spoil it obviously, but like
No, yeah. Basically, it's just like it's very anti-war.
but
In
it's in a
this,
war.
yeah, so it's World War One and it follows this like German group of kids who decide that they're gonna sign up to join the war because it's exciting and they want to be war heroes. And then they get there and they're like, this fucking sucks actually, and this is terrible. And that's kind of how it was for I feel like a lot of people because it was like advertised as like, come join the World War and be a hero and yada yada yada. And there's also a little bit of politics in there between Germany and France, which is cool. And like the negotiation at the end of the war that wasn't actually a negotiation, it was just like, here, you have to do all these things, Germany, whether you like it or not, and then the war will end. Like it's a whole thing. But um
It was
it's
good though.
it was good. It was really good. There's like a not to spoil anything, but there's like a scene between one like the main kid from the group and like a French soldier. And it's one of those like scenes where they both kind of realize that they're both the same. Like they're just people, like you're basically like kind of fighting yourself, like, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like these are regular people that they're killing. And the main character kind of has this moment and he's like, "Oh fuck. You have a family and you're a real person and I have to kill you." And it has a bunch of like it's really good. And apparently it's a book. Which my friend Alyssa told me. And she said it was like one of the best like books she's ever read. And she reads a lot of books. So I would recommend maybe reading the book and then watching the movie, because I know the movie's a little different. But the movie was really good.
Interesting. How long is it?
It's like 2.5 hours.
Every movie is like 2.5 hours. Just give me an hour and a half in and out, bro.
It's a war movie though. Like I can't even be mad about it.
Like Dunkirk.
It's better than Dunkirk. Dunkirk was fine, but this
Yeah.
movie is like I think better than Dunkirk.
Okay. So what else did you have?
Well, I also this week watched the first part of the Harry and Meghan like limited series
This
about
is the thing I'm more interested in hearing about for sure.
about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
Yeah, is it
Um,
about them is this about them giving up their royal status?
yes. It's about like the whole thing, all the drama.
Okay.
So
Give it to me.
the first part goes up until they get married. And I
Okay.
imagine the second part is going to be like their wedding and what happens after that and them like leaving. But the first part is just like them talking about how they met each other through Instagram, which is really funny, I think. And how they met up a few times and then they just decided that they were gonna try to be together. And then they were secretly together for a couple months, but then obviously people found out, and then like it gets into this whole thing about like the British tabloids and like paparazzi and like harassment. And the first episode talks a lot about Diana and how she obviously like died because paparazzi were chasing her, which personally I think it was an inside job, but that's a story for another day. But Harry talks a lot about the harassment that his mom had, and part of his reasoning for leaving is because Meghan was facing the same harassment, but worse because we're in the 21st century now. And plus, she's mixed race. So there's like a whole other level of harassment on top of that. It was really fascinating. And they get into the whole like racism thing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, wasn't she a racist to her?
Well, no, the royal family is completely white. Like Meghan Markle is the first like mixed racial person and like non-white. Well, I mean she is half white, but like you know what I mean, like BIPOC
Yeah.
person to be married in or part of the royal family, which is like fucking monumental. Like they had, I think it was the third episode because there's three, and they had a bunch of people talking about how the Black community in England and like the UK was so like excited about her because they finally felt like they were being seen, and that kind of like elite status of royalty that only white people have been forever. And it was like representation that was fucking so cool. But then the royal family, like there was somebody, I don't know if you remember this, but I don't remember who it was, but they had like a Blackmore brooch that they wore to like a Christmas lunch where she was at, which is fucking so racist. And people went nuts about it. They were like, "Why would you do that?" Like that's so bad. And when her and Harry first got together, there were like articles written saying like Harry's new girlfriend is straight out of Compton, even though she's not from Compton. And it was just like it dove a lot into racism and how fucked up the British monarchy kind of is, but not getting too much into it, obviously, because I don't think they really can. But it's very fascinating.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna watch it because
I think you should.
I was
It get
curious.
Yeah, it doesn't just talk about like the drama with the royal family. It also talks about the drama with her family that came out, like her half sister. I don't know if you remember, but her half sister came out and said that her and Meghan were so close and she had all this like tea on her. And in reality, like they don't know each other at all. They're not close at all. So there was that whole like drama thing. And then
So she
before
lied to
the
save face.
right. And her father, her parents aren't together, Meghan's parents.
Yeah.
And her father was posing for pictures before her wedding and getting paid by the paparazzi to do that. Like he was getting ready for the wedding. And then he told TMZ that he wasn't going. And it was this whole thing. And Meghan was like, I didn't even know he wasn't coming. I found out through a tabloid. And then we called him, he wouldn't answer. And then he started sending text messages that didn't sound like him. So I think it was kind of like her half sister, which was her dad's daughter with a different like person. I think it was kind of understood that she kind of took over there. I don't know, it was a whole drama thing, but they talk about all of it. And it's very fascinating.
So it's not flattering in the slightest. Like it's legit.
Yeah. The only thing I will say there is some
I hate those documentaries that aren't flattering. That are too flattering to like the subject because they don't want to disrespect or anything. Especially
Yeah.
if they're dead. They do that a lot.
Well, I will say it's like I think it's done in like a respectful way, but like they get into it. Because also like Meghan is a very educated person and so is Harry, so the way they speak is very like concise and they get their thoughts out very well in like a nice way. So even though she's like pissed about her dad, she does it very like composed. But she also is like, I like, what the heck?
Yeah.
You're my dad. I don't know. It's really good. I will say there was some controversy that I found out about because in the trailer that they put out a couple weeks ago, there was apparently like a picture of paparazzi they used that was not from any kind of event that Harry and or Meghan like attended together. Like this picture was taken years before they were together, and people were like mad about it because they were like, "Why would you use this picture if it's not like part of their story?" But I just think that's poor editing on someone's part.
Yeah. I don't know.
So
I'll have to watch it and like and talk about it for sure because I'm not like I get what you're saying, but it sounds like something that I need to watch to fully understand what you're saying.
oh yeah, absolutely. I could talk about this all day. The royal family really fascinates me. But yeah, I definitely recommend it. Lots of drama.
Okay. Anything else you want to recommend?
No, I'm done. I've been talking for way too long. Need to
I
stop. Your
I
turn.
have a recommendation.
What's your recommendation?
I watched the Robert Downey Sr. documentary, Sir.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I watched
How was it?
that earlier this week, last
Mm.
week. And so it's pretty good. It talks about like, his career in Hollywood and Robert's, drug use
Mhm.
and how basically how Robert Downey Sr. went about making films and about how
Mm.
passionate he is about filmmaking. And it Robert's very like so caring of his father at his age because he's old. He's old. I actually think he's dead now.
Mm.
I think he passed like a year ago. I'll look that up, but it goes into
Yeah.
his career and like the movies he's done. It it's fascinating if you like those types of things. I thought it was a bit too long. I think it was a little over 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
And it talks about their experience with Paul Thomas Anderson,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Word.
And they had a bunch of interviews from actors he used to work with. Um, yeah, I'm trying to remember how long it is. I'm looking into it right now as we speak. I think it's like 2.5. Like it's an hour and a half. It just felt
Oh,
long.
stop.
It's like fine. Genuinely, it's like fine.
That's so funny. It's 2.5. I think it's 2. Oh, it's an
Oh,
hour and a half.
he died in July of 2021.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, like a year and a half ago.
yeah, so this is a post-mortem documentary.
Mm,
And Robert like reflects on his childhood in it, obviously, because that's when he would have been around his father's work.
yeah.
And that's pretty neat.
That's pretty neato.
Most of it's in black and white too.
Okay.
So it's
Word.
pretty cool. And then also I've been continuing my Walking Dead watch.
Yes.
I put out 2 videos this week. One about the day the show died and one about the best episode of the show.
Word.
I'm currently in season 6. Literally a week ago, what I had finished half of 4.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Basically, it's still kind of going strong. There's some dumb stuff with like the Alexandria characters, but the main crew is still kind of solid for what's left of it.
Mm.
I found it strange they killed Beth and Tyrese in back-to-back episodes.
Yeah, that's kind of wacko.
Yeah, I found that a little weird. They must have had a contract issue, if I'm being honest with you.
You think so?
And they had to get rid of one of them.
Yeah.
It was probably Tyrese because Beth is in Tyrese's episode because
Mm.
she shows up as a hallucination for him after he got bit.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
just at the point where Carl lost his eye.
Mm.
He's a little sensitive about it.
He's
Because,
sensitive that he lost his eye. I
well,
would
yeah,
be
because
too.
they're leaving to go to Jesus Hilltop. They're leaving to go to Hilltop for the
Oh,
first time.
okay. Yeah.
And Rick's like, grab your bag, let's go. And Carl's like, I'm gonna stay here. I don't think some messed up faced kid is gonna make a good impression. I felt kind of bad for him.
Hmm. Carl.
So he just stays with Judith, who is
Mm.
still like somehow getting cuter right now. She hasn't hit the point where she's a different actress, and I don't like that actress.
Oh, word. Okay.
I don't like. I have a vendetta with the child actress because
Apparently.
she has a little toothpicks fucking sword like her mother, and it's weird. And she has Rick's
Oh.
gun. It's
Oh,
weird.
okay.
And Carl's hat. It's weird.
Oh, so she just like,
Oh yeah, she just took over.
okay.
But yeah, everyone's still kind of in their place, in terms
Mm.
of nobody's trying to be Rick yet.
Yeah.
Daryl. So I see the cracks though. We're hitting the Negan arc.
Oh, okay.
I'm close to 7. I think I'm on episode 13 of season 6.
Yeah.
We're very close to that Negan arc.
You know what's the downfall of that show?
What?
When Rick shaves his beard. I fully
It's
stand
the
by
beginning
that.
of it. It's when the first crack was put in place.
Yeah.
What breaks that dam is fucking Negan in season
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying, like, to be clear, in my video, I basically state Negan isn't the problem. The problem is the episode they are introducing Negan is too good and makes him too menacing, and then they just don't do anything with it again.
Yeah.
So it's nothing against Jeffrey Dean Morgan or any of that. It's that they just don't stay true to the tone they set for Negan. And instead they kind of make him a goofball. I will give my actual thoughts like when I get back to it.
Yeah.
But from what I remember, they just kind of make him a goofball and says he had spaghetti with Carl and some shit.
What a
And
goofball.
and hot diggity dog with the zoom out,
Yeah.
They just kind of
Fucking zoom
even the way
out.
they film it makes him a goofball.
Yeah.
They
They
make him
do make
super
it kind of
menacing.
silly.
Yeah, they go from because he basically massacred 2 important members of the group, and like, how do we make people like him?
Yeah.
Let's have him not kill anybody else, make fun of Carl's eye, and feed him spaghetti, and then shoot him funny.
God.
But yeah, that's my
That
recommendations for this week.
was too good.
There's a lot of rants this week.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have a lot of new listeners this week. Hopefully, I'm being very presumptuous with that.
Maybe.
So if you would like to plug anything, like the baking video,
Me? Oh yeah, I mean, I can plug that if you want.
Donate to what?
It's the St. Jude's weekly baking challenge for December. So every week I have to bake something different and post it and hope that people donate to St. Jude's for it. So I did a video this week for Black Forest cake. And it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'll put the description in. I'll put it in the link in the description.
I'll put the description in the description.
All right. Don't start. I didn't make fun of you yet.
Yeah, yes, you have.
I didn't make fun of you the way I could have.
So do it. What are you scared of?
Because I'm afraid it'll make the volume too much. It'll be too loud and blow the mic. So I'm not gonna do it.
Sure. But
We both know
anywho,
it might.
do you have anything you want to plug? Maybe your Walking Dead videos?
I'm sure everyone who's seeing the podcast has seen the Walking Dead video, and if you haven't, go check it out. There's also a Spider-Man video on there. If there is a trailer this week, I am gonna cover it. Sam might come on it.
Sure.
If she's around, whenever it drops.
Love to.
So it just kind of depends how it works out.
Yeah.
And we don't even know if there's one this week, to be clear. But if there is, somebody will talk about it, or both of us.
Yeah, you'll talk about it, and if I'm around, I'll hop on.
Wait.
For the vibes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it just dropped, but it did not.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
So I was gonna say, because we could have just talked about it. We could have paused the
live reacts.
Nah, I could have just paused the recording and we could have just talked about it, and I would have put it in.
Oh, I love a good live reaction, though. You should do that when you watch it.
No, because I get too excited and I never end up being home when it comes out, and it's not authentic.
That's true.
So I don't bother with that.
Well, I'll live react. Don't worry, guys.
So.
Word.
So yeah.
Oh, that was really awkward.
I will cut that out.
No, leave it, please.
No, I was checking a video.
Come on, leave it.
No, bro, we gotta be somewhat professional here.
No, we do not.
Come on, bro. There has to be some level of professionalism here.
Nah, bro.
Okay.
Serious business. Okay, sorry. Serious business. Sorry, what was that?
Serious business.
Huh?
That's what you fucking sound like.
One more time.
Did you not hear it?
No.
Or are you just trying to make a...
I didn't hear you.
Serious business. You just made me say it again to say it.
Yes, I did. You're funny.
You can't do that. You can't just be like, you're funny or I'm funny. Like, somebody will tell you if you're actually funny.
You're funny.
That's not funny.
I just told you that you're funny. You're welcome.
I'm funny.
I just said that.
Hey.
I'm
funny.
You are funny. I just said that.
Whatever, man.
I said you're funny.
Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and we will be back next week or maybe sooner.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Not me.
Sony knows.
Oh.
If you guys want the trailer at Sony on Twitter, please. We can make this happen.
Hey.
No, probably not. They don't care.
No, because everybody got Morbius like re-released in theaters, so I feel like
I want it released again. Are you kidding me?
No.
I couldn't make that re-release weekend. I'll make it to this one.
Oh god, okay.
Whatever, man. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and we will be back soon. If not next week, with another episode of Add That to the List.
Get ready for some Christmas stuff.
Also, I'm working on getting it on podcast services. I'm waiting for the iTunes one to process. It is a process and takes a couple of weeks.
That's okay.
But once it's up, I will include the link in the description of all those episodes retroactively.
Word.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed again, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.